Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I've got my coffee and I'm super excited to share my second card using Storybook Moments Suite. Oh my goodness. I think I am completely in love with the Storybook Moments Suite. It is so pretty. I can't stop using it. There's so much in this product suite that you're going to have a blast with. There's 2 bundles, 2 packs of designer series paper, gorgeous ribbon, and some absolutely stunning antique pearls that I've just been blown away. I'm like sitting here looking at everything on my desk and I'm like, my mind is just bursting with ideas. Every time I make something, I'm like, oh, but we could do this and we could do this. It just gets more and more exciting. Do you guys ever feel that way sometimes when you sit down with your Stampin' Up! Products, that you become more enthused and more excited about the possibilities as you start to play with them, right? Hi, Krista. Hello, Annika. Hello, Alexina. Good morning to you. I am super excited today. We have some gentle falling snow outside. That's not why I'm excited, but I'm excited to share this card with you. It is going to use the dies, the stamps, well, let's just get into it, right? Let's just jump right into this card because it is so gorgeous. I'll show you every little piece as I go ahead. Didn't get the suite, got the timeless plaid. The timeless plaid is out of this world. It is so beautiful. There's so many colors in this plaid paper that you're going to be able to coordinate it with anything that you have, right? There's the list is long at the back. And I'm actually pairing it with a color that's not even listed. I had to double check this morning. It's not listed. So I'll share that with you too. So you love this suite, but I haven't had time to play with it, Cindy. Oh, but wait till you do. You're going to love it. And I want to mention that I am featuring it this week. And I did check, I always check the inventory status to make sure, because I don't want to be demonstrating something all week long that you can't get, right? You want to act fast on this one because the dies are in low inventory. Okay, so the Storybook Moments dies are low inventory. And when I show you this video today, you're going to see why they're in low inventory, which means they're close to selling out, but they'll probably come back, right? Because we got the mini catalog until May, and I'm sure the exact date, but the end of April. But you don't want to wait, right? Because if they run out, and then especially if you make Easter cards and spring cards and you have to wait, there's no guarantees. So I want to give you, this is my public announcement to go get your Storybook Moments stuff today, don't wait, guys. And then another good reason is because it's celebration, right? We are in celebration. Is now the 11th of February and it only goes till February 28th. So join today, because it's always the best deal, is to join as a demonstrator for only $135. Like, it is the best deal. And the minute you get your demonstrator ID, then you can shop at a discount and you can also earn celebration items yourself, right? Because we get to double dip on everything. Hi, Michelin from Florida. Thank you for being here. Alrighty, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera. I have some fun die cutting tips I want to share with you today because these dies are definitely detailed and you're going to want to see this tip. If you haven't heard me talk about it already, I'll share that with you and let's get started. Here we go. I'm so excited. Hello, Marlene from Edmonton. Hello, Joyce. Hello. Wow, it's good to see everybody here. Alrighty, let's get started. And Linda's here from Cold Cardston. Thank you, Linda, for joining just from down the road there. Thank you so much, Linda. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to flip the camera and we're going to turn you down here at my work surface and you can see, let me get this adjusted. There's my host code for the week, and thank you to those of you who did already order yesterday. You know this suite is amazing. It is, let's see, it's called Storybook Moments. If you're looking at the catalog or you're looking online, you can see this. Just type in Storybook Moments and it'll all come up. But I really, really feel like you're going to want the entire suite, right? Today, I'm going to be featuring mostly the Storybook Moments dies and the bundle, right? Storybook Friends. So we've got a set of, this is the 10% off price. And look at that, $76.50. That is perfectly priced in Canada, because when you hit the $75 mark, you're going to get to choose something for free at the checkout with Celebration. And there are so many options. Okay, the dies are, there's a set of 11. I've got two of them here. I'm going to use this one today. Look at this die. This is so beautiful. And we're going to also use a bunny. We're going to use this bunny die, but you also get these ones here you see on my magnetic sheet. All right, so we're going to play with these, and we're going to play with the plaid. We're going to make a soft card. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just jump right in. Hi, Joan. Okay, I have my paper trimmer here because the pattern that I'm bringing in, let me just do this first before I put my trimmer away. Got a little shadow on the side over here. Let's move that out of the way. We are going to take this plaid paper, and this is the piece I was intrigued by because Calypso Coral is listed in the colors. You can definitely see that. You can see Wild Wheat in the colors for this plaid paper. Now, if you watched me yesterday on Monday, I do like to show you the designs, right? So this is what I'm talking about. This is the Timeless Plaid. I'll give a little flip here and show you all the amazing patterns. Hi, Gail from Virginia. It lists all these back here, these patterns. So Cajun Craze and Calypso Coral. I see some Cajun Craze coming through. I see Calypso Coral coming through. But the way that they've done this paper, I was like, I want petal pink because the matching scallop ribbon is petal pink. So I looked at this paper. I'm like, maybe you guys can agree or disagree. I see a little bit of undertones of petal pink. Do you agree? Do you agree? Give me a thumbs up if you agree that there is a little bit of petal pink in here. So that's what we're going to use today. We're going to use this paper. I've cut this. This is a piece measured 4 inches, but I'm going to trim it. We need 3 1-inch strips. So this is a really great way to use your designer series paper in a really cost-effective way. If you make a lot of cards, this way you won't be any wastage, right? So put your paper in your trimmer. I think Janet says absolutely. Thank you, Janet, for that. I appreciate that. Okay, so Joan gives me a thumbs up. Thank you, Joan. All right, so we've got 3 pieces, and so you're going to get a lot of strips. I got thumbs up from Katie and Lynn. Yes, there's a little bit of petal pink in this paper, even though it's not listed, right? So go with your instincts. So take your paper, your designer series paper is 6 by 6, turn it at 4 inches. Right? And get your 2 strips on the ends there. Then you can turn it, and then you're going to get like 6 other pieces that are 1 inch. France says thumbs up. Yep. So you're going to get a lot of pieces when you do this with your designer series paper. And plaid is plaid, right? You can use it any combination. So we're going to use 3 of these pieces. And then we're going thumbs up from Shirley. Thanks, guys. Love the interaction. Okay, so we're going to play with crumb cake today. This is my card base, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to score. We've already scored it in the middle at 4 1/4. All right, so let's get my bone folder out. Give that a quick swipe. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these 3 pieces. Easy peasy. We're just going to add some glue to the back. Linda says yes, getting thumbs up from people, Alice and Shirley. And thanks so much, you guys. I love when I ask you questions and you respond. It helps me not feel so alone over here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to add some glue to the background. Just a small bit. You don't want to add too much glue. I always say that, right? A little goes a long way with this super, super sticky glue. All right, so here we go. We're getting that done. This is going to make a really pretty background for our card. So we're going to put one at the top. It really doesn't matter which plaid you choose. They're all from the same sheet, so it's all going to coordinate. Then I'm going to put one down at the bottom, down here. I like to do top and bottom, and then I can split the middle and make sure I center this as best I can here in the center. All right, so easy peasy so far. We'll put this panel right here. Now let's do some fun die cutting. So I have this die right here, and it's quite detailed with all these little intricate, designs and stuff like that. And I haven't done this yet, but I do like to take my dies. There's a little bit of cardstock stuck in there. What I like to do is take my dies and run them through a couple of sheets of dryer sheets. Okay, so if you have dryer sheets at home, I like to keep a stack of these in my drawer next to my machine so that I can do this. I'm going to put it on a stack of 2 like that. and I'm going to run it through my machine. And all that's going to do is put a little bit of a film over the die. It's not going to damage the die, but it's going to give you, Cheryl's asking when I use baby wipes, what do I use? I use the ones from Costco. I find the Kirkland ones from Costco not to have too many, there's no scent for one thing, and then there's not as many fibers too. Okay, so we're going to run this through the machine just with the baby wipes, okay? So we're just going to come on in here and run it through. That's just going to, somebody said it makes your card smell nice too. That's a good one. Yep. Okay, so let's take this off gently. And look, it doesn't even always cut through. I only went one way, right? Melanie says, I say dot, not a lot. That's fun. Oh my gosh, I love that, Melanie. So cool. And your granddaughter now says it. Okay, so we did that. Now, what this is going to do is going to make this easier for us to do our die cutting. So I've got a scrap piece of, I got to do a couple of die cuts with this one. So I've got a scrap piece of crumb cake. We're going to do this because I want the center and I want the outline. So we're going to go ahead, because it's detailed, I recommend only using one piece of cardstock at a time. So we're going to do this with crumb cake to get my frame, and we'll run it through. Now it does fit the mini boss as well, right? Let's see. Jennifer says Kirkland ones are best. Yeah, I agree. The Kirkland brand. Yep. Don't get a commission from Costco, I promise you, but I just wanted to be honest and tell you what it is that I use. Okay, so check it out. Nothing, absolutely nothing has stuck to the inside of my die. Well, no, I'm lying. There's one piece right there, but watch. If I drop it, it just pops right out. So you're not going to be sitting there poking your die all day long. So isn't that fun? So we're going to grab that. Then, okay, where did my piece go? Here we go. If you do have some that are there, look, you can just like literally just tap out the extras. It's so easy. So look at that beautiful frame. Okay, so we're not done die cutting yet. We're going to hold on to this piece because that's a cool oval, right? That's a really cool oval. So we're going to bring in now, what are we bringing in? Basic beige. So Stampin' Up! introduced basic beige last year in the spring when they brought in their new catalog, our new catalog. And it's such a great color. Oh my gosh, it's a great color as a neutral. Like instead of vanilla or white, you could definitely use basic beige for stamping. So I'm going to use this. I want to get the center. I just want the oval. So you can actually move it up if you want. If you got a scrap piece, as long as it fits the inside, you're good. But I might as well. I got extras here. So I'm going to move it back so that I will get a basic beige outline as well, right? You thought dryer sheet. I'm not sure, Debbie, what you meant by that, by thought dryer sheet. It is a dryer sheet. Yeah, that's what I use. Double. Oh, sorry. Okay, you guys are having a conversation. I'm sorry, I missed it. It goes very, very quickly, guys. Okay, so what I need here is, I need the center, right? I need the oval. And I am also bringing in this die here from the Greetings of the Season. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you don't have this one, let me show you on the screen. Greetings of the Season is a set of dies on our last chance list. It's regular $44. It's on sale for $30.80 in Canada. So you're going to get all these amazing dies. I don't know how I'm going to live without this one. I'm going to keep it in my collection, but I don't want you to miss out because these are wonderful, wonderful dies. So that's where this little guy is coming from. I'm going to send that to you in your card kits this week. So basic beige, I need an oval and I need my tag, okay? And then we're going to bring in some basic white and we're going to cut this little bunny out. And this bunny is an outline, right? It's just the outline. So I'm going to put him on there and I'm going to actually cut 2 at a time because I am a big fan of cutting multiples if I can. And where is my white? I think I left my scrap white out in my other room, but that's okay. I got some more right here. Not a big deal. Okay, so we're just going to grab my bunny and we're going to put this on here. Grab my paper snips and we're going to snip 2 pieces. We're going to get 2 bunnies out of this. And I just dropped it on the floor. Okay, so grab 2 pieces of basic white scrap. I know you have scraps laying around, everybody does. So you can put your die on the bottom if you want, and then lay your cardstock on top. That's one of my favorite ways to do this. So I've got both going on here, but it all works. Let's put the top plate on, and then we're gonna run it through. Come on. Oh, maybe I've got my layering not quite here. Okay. Make sure things don't jiggle and move around, because you know that's not going to make your life very easy. You want to make sure everything stays put. And I didn't put any Post-it tape. I'm being a rebel this morning. Okay, here we go. Now we're back in business. All right, so I'm running it through. And we've got, let's do my favorite part. Let's just swipe it all onto my desk. And we're going to get our pieces. So this piece here, remember I ran it through the wax paper. Give it a little pop on your glass mat. It's just so gratifying to see it just pop out like that. One little piece that I don't even have to poke, just touch it and it falls out. There we go. I've got a basic beige frame for later, but I wanted the oval for the middle because I'm going to be putting these two together. Look at that. Basic beige with a crumb cake outline. So fun, hey? Okay, let's put this back on my magnetic platform sheet, my magnetic sheet with my other dies. We'll get rid of all of our scraps. Okay, we've got that. And then, did we get 2 bunnies? Yes, indeed we did. One for later and one for now. And we've got our tag. So fun. Put the bunny back. He cannot hop off my desk today. He's going to stay put. We don't need that. Okay, so we're going to put this bunny on my charcuterie board for later, my little tray, silicone mat, and I'm going to put this back. Oh, I'm being so good today. Putting it back with my Christmas greetings. Okay, or greetings of the season is these dies that you should really add to your cart. There's the code 164112. All right. Hello, everyone. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're going to do, I'm sorry, I was reading your comments. So this is the card base. You see how this is all going to come together? Oh, so beautiful. Let's do the stamping first and the coloring. Okay, so I'm going to use my silicone mat so that I can see that bunny. And I'm going to grab my memento and we're going to stamp on top. Tap, 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 get that little bunny. We'll hover over the image. And once I'm happy with the position, hopefully my head's not in the camera, we'll stamp straight down. There we go. Okay, so this is the bunny. She's so cute in her little dress. And I really wanted to feature some petal pink on this card. So I'm going to use both petal pink and light crumb cake. That's all I use to color these. And I've already gone ahead when I was having my morning coffee here by the magic of time. I've already colored 3 of them. Look how cute these are, you guys. I'll hold it up close and show you. So and I'll tell you what I did here. So I colored her dress with light petal pink. I used the dark petal pink to do like the cuff on her sleeve and her little belt on her dress. And then I just did her fur with light crumb cake. So cute, right? Okay, so I'm going to move these off of the screen for later, for another card. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on this frame here. And we're going to flip it over. So flip it over so you're looking at the back side. And to get this to stay together, I'm going to bring in my tear and tape. And I'm going to attach a couple of strips of tear and tape on the back. You don't need big strips, just a little bit. And we're just going to come across, as long as you're touching the edge of your frame. So right there and right across there. Maybe another one on the side over here. As long as you're not going out into the openings, you don't want to see that glue from your tear and tape, right? Okay, so we'll put one there. And then we're going to put another one down here. Now, this tear and tape is not going to be double purpose. It's just going to serve the purpose of holding these 2 die cuts together. So this one is a little bit long. I'm just going to trim it. Make sure, let's pick it up and flip it and make sure it's sticking out a little tiny bit right there. So that's okay. Grab my snips and we'll trim that away from the window. Okay, so there we have it. There's our beautiful frame put together. The frame is so gorgeous. I mean, it's just like a gorgeous mirror. I can't get enough of this little frame. But it has this little opening up here at the top that I thought, oh, let's bring in the petal pink. This could be the top or it could be the bottom. For my card today, it's going to be the top. So in your card kit, oh, I've actually got some cut here. You'll get a 3-inch piece of the petal pink ribbon. It's called, the actual official name of this ribbon is Petal Pink 3/8 of an inch scallop ribbon. So I'm going to feed that through this little opening here. And I'm going to use my silicone mat, lay it down on the silicone mat, and I'm going to put a glue dot right there. This is just going to help me with the procedure here for making this card. So the glue dot is going to be my little anchor. So let's grab my Take Your Pick tool and grab my glue dot. We're going to put that right here like that. And we'll take the ribbon and we're just going to fold it over like that. Okay. So now I've got my ribbon just anchored there. So now I'm going to flip it over and we're going to add dimensionals to the back. So let's bring in some dimensionals. Make sure you're on the back side, Rose. Yeah, okay, this side. So I'm not using the tear and tape as adhesive because I'm bringing in, I'm going to use 3 dimensionals, one in the middle, one in the top, and one on the bottom. So we're going to just anchor this onto the card front like so. See, we still got to stamp our greeting. But we're going to put this on the card front. And the reason I'm anchoring it down first before I do anything is because I want this to stay put, because I'm going to bring in a piece of linen thread, a little piece, and you'll get this in your kit too. Let's see here, a little piece about 4 inches. Okay, so enough to tie a knot. You don't need a big piece, but this is anchored. It's so easier to tie something if it's anchored down versus if it's not stuck to something. That's what I find anyway. So this is anchored onto my card. So I'm just bringing in my linen thread and I'm going to tie a knot up here at the top. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And you can cinch your ribbon if you want it to sit a certain way. When you tie the knot, you can do like that. I'm just kind of cinching it and then tying a knot. Move it up a little bit. There. And then I'm going to double tie it so the knot doesn't come loose. All right, here we go. Boom. Okay, so that's good. We're just going to cinch it. Just adds a little bit more character to the ribbon. We'll snip those ends. And then we're going to trim the ribbon. Come on. I'm trying to get in there. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to trim the ribbon. So I'm going to pick this up and then just trim it on an angle like that. There we go. So that's the little accent. So you can see that petal pink against the plaid, and I think it works. I think it works. And I saw you guys agree with me at the beginning of the video. So petal pink. I mean, we got to make that ribbon shine, right? It's so beautiful. Okay, so this little rabbit is going to go in the middle of our frame, and because I popped up the frame, I'm just going to put the rabbit on with some liquid glue, a little bit of liquid glue, and center that beautiful little rabbit right there. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Okay, so this tag here, I'm bringing in, let me show you the Storybook Friends stamp set. So what I've used is this little bunny. So it says here in fine print, I don't know if you can read it, but it says the images are at 75%. They do that, they shrink the images down so that they fit on the cover of the insert. But the bunny is like, there you go. So you can see, here's the stamp in my hand, and there's the image. So don't let the images on the cover of the stamp set fool you. Open your stamp set and see that how big they are. They're actually this size. So you get all of these critters, you get all these awesome greetings up here. And I thought, oh, well, that bunny, let's make this one an Easter card. So I'm bringing in this greeting right here, Easter greetings, and we're going to stamp that on our basic beige greetings of the season tag. And I'm going to bring back my memento, and we'll go tap, tap, tap on the memento, and we're going to hover over this die cut, stamp straight down, boom, like that. Okay, so there's my greeting, Easter greetings, and we're going to bring in, I got a little bit scrap left on this one, dimensional. So we're going to use that on my greeting and put it right here. And then, so I'm intentionally putting it on the end because I'm going to actually overlap a little bit. And I like to keep things in the same plane. So we're going to just lay that greeting right there. And if you want to, you could add a little liquid glue to there. But I think I'm going to be okay because when I embellish this, I'm going to bring in the antique pearls. Now, you could use this as a tag and feed some twine or something through it. But I've already used ribbon and twine on the top. So I'm going to bring in my antique pearls. And we're going to grab a big one. Let's put a big one on that tag. So we'll pick that up, maybe, and we'll put it right there. Look at that. Whoops. Stay put. Oh, where did this go? Okay, the adhesive's on there. Press it. There. So the adhesive from the dot can go through, and it'll actually help to secure everything. Okay, so let's use 2 more. So we're going to grab a medium one and put right here. Love these antique pearls, and you know you can color them with your blends too. If you wanted to make them a different color, you could actually use your petal pink blends and color them, but I'm actually liking them in that cream color that they are. So pretty. Okay, so for the inside of my card, I'm going to bring in, we could do basic white, but I'm really thinking I like the basic beige that I've got going on this card. So we're going to do a basic beige inside. So let's grab a piece of basic beige. And I might as well cut a bunch because I know I'm going to be using them for my inside. And I love, love, love to use 4 1/4 by 2 3/4 for my insides because I get 8 pieces, right? So if you take a full sheet of 8 1/2 by 11, pop it in your trimmer, line it up at 4 1/4 on the short end, cut that, double up your pieces, pop them back into your trimmer, and then we're going to cut at 2 3/4. And you just keep on going. Keep going all the way down until you get 2, 4, 6, and then 8. They're all the same size. You don't have any wasted cardstock, and you got 8 inserts ready to go. I love it. And for me, you know, if I'm going to write a letter, I'll get a piece of paper and I'll write a letter. But I don't need to write a letter on the inside of my card, so I'm okay with this as being my inside, right? This is, to me, this is quite big, right? So we're going to use that for my inside. And from the stamp set, so I said Easter greetings on the front, but let's see what else the stamp has. It has, how about Somebody Loves You? We're using a bunny on the front, so let's do that. Somebody Loves You. So we're going to grab Somebody Loves You. Where are you? Somebody Loves You. We're going to stamp that on the inside. And then I'm going to grab another piece of that plaid paper, and we're going to add a little bit of the DSP to the inside. It's the quickest, easiest way to add color to the inside, and you could go with the same pattern. Let's grab the same pattern. Oh, there's a different pattern. That one has, I can see petal pink in that. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but I am so happy. Oh, there it is. This one here with the wild wheat on the background, but I'm gonna actually just use a 1/2 inch for my inside, because you don't want to overtake the inside of your card, but I just want to add a pop of color. So 1/2 inch by 2 3/4 inches. Let's pop that in. Might as well cut the second one. I've got my trimmer in front of me, and there we go. So we've got our little inside piece for the bottom like that, and we're going to bring in the memento, grab another block, pick up that stamp. Always stamp before you stick. So I'm not going to stick this DSP down until I get my greeting stamped, because I will have 2 chances, right? 2 chances with a piece of cardstock. So let's try and stamp this in the middle. Stamp it straight. Somebody Loves You. Now, if you wanted to, you could bring in another. Oh, look, there's a little teeny tiny bunny. He looks teeny tiny on the front, but he's actually bigger. We can actually stamp him too. Oh, so cute. Okay. I stamped it straight. Let's do the bunny, because I want to see how this one looks, because I haven't stamped it yet. Okay, tap, tap, tap. Let's stamp that little bunny. Oh my God, look how cute that is. So cute. All right, I'm getting excited. See, I told you, I can't stop using this bundle. It is so Stinking cute. Okay, bunny. Let's give the bunny a little pink from Petal Pink in his ear right here, a little nose, maybe a little bit on his feet. And then I think I'm going to stick with my coloring from the front, and I'll bring in my crumb cake and add a little bit of crumb cake to color his fur. Little light brown bunny. So cute. I mean, you could color them all pink if you wanted to. And then we'll just finish off, but super easy. I mean, you could stamp this on your envelope too. That would be so fun. Okay, let's add a little strip of glue along the bottom. And we'll bring in that DSP, pop that on. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Somebody loves you. Somebody loves you. I got to send this one to my sister, Melissa. When she was little, I was 9 when she was born, so I remember her learning to walk, being a baby, all the toddler stuff. I remember it so well because I was only 9. And she had this little bunny that she would never go to bed without her bunny. She loved her bunny. And that bunny was washed and it was tattered and, oh my goodness, torn. And I'm sure she still has it. So that kind of reminds me of Melissa's little bunny. So I'm going to have to send this card to her. There we have it, my friends. Easter greetings. But you know what? It doesn't have to be an Easter card, because this stamp set, you could use Happy Spring, Hello Friend, Welcome Little One. Well, like, what a cute baby card, right? You could definitely make this into a baby card, and you can make a thank you card. So beautiful. I love all the products that Stampin' Up! Has brought into this amazing Storybook Moments Suite collection. If you love it all, grab it all. The item code for the entire suite is 164681, and you will not regret it. Thanks for the love. Thanks for all your comments, and thanks for watching. I hope you'll come back. Let me flip you around here. I hope you'll come back and join me again tomorrow for my 3rd card. I don't know. I think this one's my favorite yet. Every time I make a card, I'm like, oh no, that's my favorite. I mean, when they knock it out of the park with an amazing suite and you see that it's low inventory, other people are agreeing, guys. So grab your suite, grab the bundle, at least grab the bundle, because the dies, those intricate dies, are on low inventory and I want you to get them. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Mountain Time for my next number 3 card using the Storybook Moments Suite. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye for now.